What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. So, I know. I've been doing a lot of reaction stuff. Sorry. And we'll do a video soon enough explaining where this show is going. I've had a lot of personal things that I've had to take care of and get organized. So bear with me, people. Bear with me. I know you noticed that this week I didn't release any interviews because I kind of had a little bit of a hiccup. You know when you so high, like so high that you forget to press the record button? Well, enough said. So, to lighten the mood, we gonna talk about BatGirl, Lisa Grace. Woo! Sexy Dominican mama. So, new version of Batman in BatGirl, according to PINGPONG Flix. Love this guy. It's always on point. Here in this video, he talks a little bit about how there's a new version of Batman, of the Michael Keaton Batman, I think. Let's see if it's really that or if it's maybe Ben Affleck. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's the Michael Keaton one because I heard that Michael Keaton got like a new suit or something for Batgirl. I'm really curious too, like how I really can't wait to see the Flash because I really want to see if Michael Keaton's Batman basically becomes the time remnant replacement for Ben Affleck, meaning like because of the timeline change, it's like Ben Affleck didn't exist. Or if he's brought into the timeline because of the events of the Flash, and therefore Ben Affleck's Batman does still exist. I'm not sure how they. I'm just theorizing. But let's play what we got here. New version of the Batman. Let's see. Hold on. We gotta light this spliff first. Because this is what the show's all about. It's about potheads like me, showing our academic and nerdy prowess while smoking weed. To show that weed does not kill brain cells, but enhances them. Enhancing them for more creativity, more comedy, more goofiness, more relaxation. You know what I mean? All right, let's play.
The new Batgirl film for HBO Max does not take place in the Snyderverse nor the Burtonverse. In fact, it'll take place in a new universe.
Oh.
Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix. My name is Chris Wong. The Batgirl film, directed by Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah, stars Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. And according to Batgirl Film News, Warner Brothers just recently filed a trademark under the European Union Intellectual Property Office for the official Batgirl logo. The filing lists the following goods associated with the mark: motion picture films, books, bags, apparel, toys, entertainment services. Apparently they're going to use this logo for a long time. And that Batgirl logo is this. Yeah,
doesn't that look like the Bat?
It's the same one from the comics.
Yeah, the same one from the comics.
Obviously, not much deviation at all from the comics, and they're just taking the exact logo from the DC Comics. But probably for me, the coolest thing is seeing more of Michael Keaton's Batman on set. And there he is in all his glory. It's not exactly, the Batman suit we've seen from either Batman or Batman Returns, though the logo is from Batman Returns. It does look a little bit more armored, or maybe this is just a stunt suit. Either way, it is really cool to see him in action. This stunt double, who was also the stunt double for Ben Affleck's Batman and the Flash. He was also the stunt double for Robert Pattinson's Batman in The Batman, and now he's also a stunt double for Batman.
Isn't that
for
cool,
Michael
bro?
Keaton's
When you're a
version
stunt
in
double, you can be
BatGirl.
every
And
Batman.
possibly in the Flash too.
You're
as
the
well.
real Batman.
Not sure, but depending on not if this is a stuntman suit or not, this could very well be an updated or an actual look at Michael Keaton's new version of the suit. What's possibly much more
almost looks like a
mind-boggling
RoboCop
is the context
Batman.
of when we actually see this version of Michael Keaton's Batman. This apparently may be a flashback or in the past, because Commissioner Gordon, played by J.K. Simmons, he looks younger here, meaning this is in the past. A younger J.K. Simmons, Commissioner Gordon, fought alongside Michael Keaton's version of Batman and not Ben Affleck's version of Batman. So instead of what we thought before, where Michael Keaton's version will hop into the Snyderverse and continue from there with Ben Affleck's version still around, that doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like Michael Keaton's version of Batman is replacing Ben Affleck's version within the continuity, meaning J.K. Simmons' Commissioner Gordon fought alongside Michael Keaton's version of Batman and has never fought alongside Ben Affleck's version of Batman within this new universe. And for you wondering, well, what happened to Ben Affleck's version of Batman, Heroic Hollywood asked this: what do you think is going to happen to Ben Affleck's Batman in the Flash movie that would make Michael Keaton's Batman replace him as the DCEU's new Batman? An alleged leaker, My Time to Shine Hello, says he dies. That's it. Apparently, according to this leaker, Ben Affleck's version of Batman dies in the Flash movie. That way, it creates a new universe that pretty much makes him non-existent. So this new universe spun out from the Flash movie will have Michael Keaton's version of the Batman as being the Batman for the universe from the beginning. There is no Ben Affleck's Batman, which makes it less confusing, I think, because having J.K. Simmons be the Commissioner Gordon for this new universe means that Pat Hingle's version of Commissioner Gordon never existed, which actually kind of frees up the studio to make their own new universe out of the Flash movie that doesn't have any connection to the Burtonverse or the Snyderverse, or it just makes them able to reset and make their own universe. I know that is so upsetting for Snyderverse, maybe even Burtonverse fans as well. I don't know. But depending on how the Flash ends, they could literally show that those two other universes still exist. But I'd probably argue that if you're not going to continue either of those Snyder or Burtonverse, they're essentially dead, and you're essentially rebooting in this case. But regardless of what happens at the end of the Flash movie, it is very much clear that this new Batgirl film will be set in this new universe that the studio is creating out from the Flash movie. And we're going to have a new Batgirl, we're going to have a new Batman, and other expanded universe characters are going to be coming out of this. How will this affect the other characters? Is Henry Cavill still Superman? Is he gonna meet Sasha Calle's Supergirl? There's still a ton of questions out there, and hopefully it'll all be answered by the time we've seen the Flash movie. Well, what do you think about Michael Keaton's version of the Batman being the Batman for this new universe since the beginning? Share your thoughts in the comments down below.
Well, that is very interesting, but I'm not surprised. I don't agree. I don't agree with that theory. That, I mean, even if it's true, I'll be a little bit upset, because if you think about it, right, when it comes to the Flash paradox, right? You remember when DC released the animated movie? What happened after the Flash paradox? Basically, the Flash paradox started the New 52. Right? Because though in the movie Flash makes things right, because of his decision making, it still kind of messed up certain events in the timeline. Therefore, the New 52 was born out of it. And what they did with the New 52, basically those characters ceased to exist because of the changes in the timeline, and then some of them actually lost their, basically like didn't even remember until like later on when characters start regaining their memories and things from the Flash paradox start to have like consequences, right? People start getting their memories back, characters start showing up, characters that existed before the New 52, events that existed before the New 52, right? So what I'm assuming is that they're doing something similar, where maybe the events of the Flash movie create a situation where Ben Affleck's character never existed to begin with, and it was actually Michael Keaton's Batman. Because if you think about it, the Flash making his decisions to try to save his mom, the consequences of that could be possible that Ben Affleck's Batman never existed, and it was actually Michael Keaton's Batman who started off. But because the Flash is coming from a different part of the universe, they have to try to make it work where his messing with the timeline changes events not only in the Tim Burton universe but also in the Snyder universe, bringing those two universes kind of together. And I feel like later on DC will have a remedy for that if they plan to continue Zack Snyder's universe, which I'm pretty sure they will, because think about it, Discovery and Warner Bros. Merger is going to happen, and we all know that Discovery wants the Snyderverse. So therefore, I'm pretty sure they're going to create kind of like a loophole in the Flash movie where Ben Affleck's Batman could come back and coexist with Michael Keaton's Batman. You get me? At least that's my theory. I'm not totally upset about it because, I mean, in order to save face, let's say the Zack Snyderverse never fucking happens. Let's say it never fucking happens. DC still has to find a way to have these characters exist where it makes sense. So I can definitely understand them making creative choices moving forward when it comes to incorporating Michael Keaton's Batman, having Batgirl, having Supergirl, and Henry Cavill's Superman. Like, all these things I think are going to play a part and be be explained, hopefully explained well in the Flash. I still have my doubts because, you know, DC's been disappointing. But we're starting off with the Batman coming out in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully that marks the beginning of a new era for DCU where I have more hope and more desire to watch these movies. Though I like to keep tabs on them because I am just as much of a DC fan and I still have a lot of faith in them as I do with Marvel. Of course, I'm a little harsher, as you've seen in my other videos. But that's what I think. I mean, I'm not too upset about it. I do love Michael Keaton's new look. That looks really amazing. The suits, the way it looks like this movie is going to be really good, the Batgirl. But yeah, that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out the full video. The link is going to be in the description. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and please comment. Let me know what you thought of this content. Let me know what you think of Leslie Grace as Batgirl, Michael Keaton coming back as Batman. In fact, let me know who are your favorite Batmans in order, like in the comments. Let me know who's your top 3 cinematic Batman. So that means Adam West and Kevin Conroy don't count. Okay? Leave those out of it. I'm talking about cinematic from Michael Keaton's and on. All the big movie screen Batmans. Who's your top 3? Because when we go see Robert Pattinson Batman, me and one of my best friends, Jairus, who's also a very big Batman fan, we're going to have a really big discussion about this. So stay tuned for that. We're going to talk about comparisons between the Batmans and have a whole thing about Batman, because this is a very important time for Batman. Right? Love you guys. Don't forget to comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know your favorite 3 Batmans. Stay tuned for the Batman content that's going to come out. Peace out. See you in the next episode.